Well, we always say in golf that it's an honor to interview the big names, but how about interviewing individuals who are virtually saving lives during this whole COVID-19 pandemic? Well, right now we are pleased to be joined by Betty Mushynski. She's out of Chicago, Illinois. She's a registered nurse at Advocate Christ Medical Center. So, Betty, it's great to see you. We're going to jump right in. I mean, you're in the thick of it. You are serving at a hospital, which is one of the hardest hit in all of Chicago, but you are no stranger to saving lives and being around people who are fighting for their lives. You were the surgical trauma ICU manager, but I understand that you volunteered yourself and your team to be serving on the front lines. How has these recent weeks and months been for you?
It's been a little bit challenging, a little bit different. I think on Friday we start our 7th week up here, so we literally not only changed patient populations, but we changed physical location. So myself, in addition to roughly about 80 of our staff people, came upstairs, kind of set everything in motion, and about 12 hours later, got our first patients. So yeah, it's been a huge challenge. Started out with ICU and some floor patients, and now we're seeing some ICU and some step down patients. So those patients that are on the road to recovery, we're starting to see some of them as well. So it's been different, definitely. So
Different, the new normal for right now. We all say that it's tough staying at home, but it is next level with
right,
what you guys are doing.
right.
Betty, you're so loved by your colleagues and those that know you so well, and you've actually been selected by your peers to receive and be honored with the tailor-made driving relief supported by United Health Group charity event. Everyone knows that you love to help
Yeah,
people, you love to serve, but you also love the game of golf. In fact, you were on a
I
Twilight
do.
League many years ago with some fellow nurses. So I'm guessing a tee time is
Yes.
in your future once you finally get a break.
Oh, absolutely. Hoping to, and hopefully, actually, one of the nurses that got redeployed up here to help us out was actually on that golf league. So she's like, "You coming back?" And I'm like, "Absolutely. I'd love to come back." I had dropped the league for a few years while I was back in school. So hopefully, weather permitting, COVID permitting, I'll be back out there for sure to be on that league again. So yeah, it was kind of like learn by fire. Had no idea what a golf club was when I started back in the late 80s, but took some lessons, went to golf academy with a couple of the girls, kind of made a long weekend out of that for a few years. So very much golf and work is kind of a combined group of people. So absolutely have a lot of fun with it.
Well, I know you also make an effort with some of your fellow nurses to have an annual golf outing, a little trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I actually have a South Carolina born guy on the line that wants to join you and say hi. Do you mind if I bring him in?
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. No, it would be wonderful.
Hi, Betty.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Dustin Johnson, it's very nice to meet you, and I really appreciate everything you're doing and your team's doing, in this crisis. I know it's definitely different and it's tough time, but, thanks to people like you, we're going to get through it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate having the support of fellow people as well, and having an understanding makes our job easier as well. So thank you.
Well, surprise on the line for you by way of one of the biggest hitters in the game. Of course, Dustin Johnson is on the team with Rory McIlroy. The rest of the guys, Ricky Fowler and also Matthew Wolf, they're all competing with this tailor-made driving relief effort. And we've got a little bit more for you as well. Not only is Dustin Johnson and also Rory McIlroy representing the American Nurses Foundation, which I know means a lot to you, but as a small thank you, Team TaylorMade would like to hook you up with a Team TaylorMade makeover, which includes all new golf clubs. But also, I'm excited to tell you that you and a guest are going to be traveling up to a 2021 PGA Tour event where you will not only be
Oh,
able to watch the action in person, but you'll be able to meet DJ and the rest of Team TaylorMade in person as well. What do you think?
great. I love that. I very much will look forward to that. I appreciate that a lot. Definitely. I'll have to get out there and
Well,
really practice up some though.
oh, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, listen, Dustin Johnson knows about that. If you follow him on social media, he has been working really hard to put on a show at Seminole this
Okay,
weekend. But DJ is
great.
known for bombing that golf ball 300 plus yards. So DJ, she's about to be hooked up with one of those tailor-made sim drivers. Is she gonna like it or what?
I think she'll really like it, especially, I think they did a great job with the driver this year. And, we're just happy to, be able to give back to some of the people that are on the front lines and, helping us through this
Great.
crisis. And Betty, I hope you enjoy your TaylorMade clubs, and I really thank you and welcome to Team TaylorMade.
Great. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated, and I'm sure I will enjoy it.
Pretty cool, right? So Dustin Johnson, thank
Yes,
you for joining us today.
very
What a
cool.
way to honor Betty Mushynski. And Betty, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. I believe you have a
Oh,
fan for life in
absolutely.
myself, DJ, and everyone else who sees this video.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate it very much so.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.